Live here in just a sec.
Can I talk about Dune now or no?
Yeah. Hold on.
You said yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, we are live. So
So what does that mean?
I'm just letting you know so that you don't
Oh.
say anything you're not supposed to.
You don't tell me what to do.
Yeah. So Dune, the original movie it's pretty tedious. Like it's long.
Like what?
But
I
the
gotta
story
do, I gotta
is-
do math to watch it.
No, it's very weird, and there's a lot of like concepts of space travel that are weird, but it's super interesting. Like Sting was in it, dude. Sting was in the original Dune. That's pretty rad.
I don't. After watching that,
It's
I
not
don't.
pretty rad.
I don't remember the original Dune.
Okay, so
I was thinking
I
of
remember all
Kroll.
oh no, I remember every single like all the lines that were said in that trailer are all like meaningful, and it's like, oh man,
So it's like a
Pain
throwback.
is the mind killer and all that stuff. No, it's probably like for like, but the problem with the original being very long and some of the special effects. This is mid '80s.
Were you on that stuff we were talking about earlier?
No,
while watching this
no.
movie.
Though I would, that'd be pretty great. That looks like amazing. Like that looks like, oh wow, that's how all that stuff should have looked.
From the trailer, it seemed more like it seems like a Stargate kind of movie. It has that theme, like that.
Because the desert,
The
planet.
desert. It's like a.
Stargate was a good movie, dude.
Stargate's a good sci-fi movie, but Dune is like, it's a lot deeper than that. It's got a lot of
Lore.
yeah,
You know, it has a lot of lore. World of Warcraft.
I thought about it this weekend, dude. I did. On Sunday, we were working on some of the kitchen stuff, and I was watching football. I'm like, I could log on right now, hit up Jose, but he's probably. I don't even know. If
Do you even have your desktop?
It's in our room.
Okay.
It's just not set up yet, but I will set it up, dude. If you, I'm gonna set it up this weekend though. I just didn't have time this past weekend.
Hey, we're at 958 subscribers. That's like another
Dude,
58.
Yeah,
yeah, that's why I want to talk about that.
coming at you. Almost 1,000. At 1,000, we can start, getting those.
Bling! Like people just
There's
sending us
$2.
money.
They're gonna send us credits though.
Whatever, as long as I can cash them in.
Star Wars. What do they call 'em? What's their money there? The credits, right?
Yeah. Units, credits.
Cody, what's the money in Star Trek?
Dingle hoppers.
It's
They
a
don't-
trick question.
They don't have money
They
in
don't
Star
have money,
Trek.
bro.
No?
No.
It's,
They trade booty?
Captain Kirk did. Captain Kirk traded in all
He
kinds
trades-
Hey, dude, him and the doctor, they seem to have something going on, dude. What's her name? Dr.
O'Hara? O'Hara?
What are you talking about?
The lady doctor.
From Next Gen?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you said he.
Thresher.
And we were talking about,
Thresher, right?
And we were talking about
It sounds like a cool last
Kirk.
name. Dr.
Crusher.
Oh, Crusher.
Crusher.
Crusher, yeah.
Yeah,
Wesley
no.
Crusher?
Yeah,
Wesley
that's
Crusher?
His
Yeah.
mom. His mom.
His mom and Captain. You were talking
yes.
about Kirk.
Kirk.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Kirk
Oh,
Kirk
yeah,
got
dude.
tailed.
Wrong, dude.
Picard did
Wrong.
not.
Wrong. You didn't even know, dude.
Kirk was slinging that D, dude.
That was and beating ass, dude. He's beating ass and
Well,
beating
and slinging
cheeks.
D.
That's what he was doing. He was killing it back in the day.
No, but Captain Picard was very reserved, dude.
Yeah,
He controlled his emotions.
he was responsible.
Yeah.
You think the four viewers right now are like, what are these guys talking
What is
about?
this? I
It's
thought
really
this was
just one. The other three are
yeah, it's
us.
us.
Yeah, I think they're enjoying it. Here, let me like this.
I thought this was an off-road
I,
podcast.
I like this. More Star Trek talk, please. And Dune.
Yeah, I guess I'll check it out, dude. I mean, is it coming to Apple TV or something? Because it's not gonna. We're not going to the movies anytime soon.
Oh, people are going to the movies
Are they open already?
Not in Southern California.
No.
in SoCal.
There's no movie theaters open.
I just saw the New Mutants. This is a couple weeks ago. The New Mutants trailer, and it said in theaters October whatever. We're like, what theaters?
October of what year?
Yeah.
There's an asterisk next to the month.
I told, we went to the Halloween store yesterday, and I told Tammy I want to dress up as like I want to do like a gas mask with a hose that goes to a tank and just dress up like apocalyptic and wear a T-shirt that says Happy New Year's 2021. Like that's what it's gonna be like.
Nobody's trick or treating this year.
Yeah,
It's illegal.
I
It's
don't
illegal.
it's in L.A. County. It's been made. It's not good. I don't know what's going on in Riverside or Sabadoo.
Well, I'll tell you in Hemet, yeah. I mean, that's how they just the kids. That's called looking for food every night. That's what kids do in Hemet. They just it's like trick or treating. They
Jeez.
panhandle for food,
There's some
but
pretty-
they wouldn't eat. You
There's
know,
some
if you
pretty
did
nice
that.
homes in Hemet, though.
All right, there you are trying to pander to the Hematonians again, Jose.
Hamatonians.
Hematonians.
Isn't it like hemitations? No?
Hemetians.
Hemetians?
Don't try and class them up, guys.
Joe Dirte.
Hematonians.
I think Hemetians.
Whatever. All right. Are we recording or is it just...
No, we're live, dude.
Okay, but is this being recorded?
Oh, I don't know.
is.
Can this be held against me at some point in the future?
I mean, think about it. There's two hotspots for the apocalypse that are going to be like the power vacuums.
Power centers?
Victorville
vacuums.
and Hemet. We're going to have, and like we're right in the middle of the two.
Oh, you're saying there's a battle between those two towns.
Oh, yeah. They're gonna,
Oh, well, who do you got money on?
I don't know, dude. 'Cause,
I'll tell you right
who's
now.
been in the game longer? Barstow.
Well, yeah, Barstow's a stronghold. You know, I'll tell you that. But
Like, okay, so
Hemet and Victorville, I'll take Victorville on that. I think Victorville, you got the highway right there.
you got the high ground with Victorville.
You do. You have the high ground. That way, when when the battling comes down to rocks and sticks, you know, Victorville's going to be rolling them logs down. Hemet, dude. Yeah. So, once again, Hemet, I look down on thee.
What's going on right now?
I don't know. You know, Cody hasn't said shit
He hasn't
yet.
said
So
it. That's
so
what
Because
happened.
I'm still trying to get some stuff on the on the.
Hey, you know,
the only thing that's missing is beers, and then we'd be on a really good rant right now.
hey, you know, Bob Lazar is still selling his drawings of the alien. Like he'll draw you out what he saw, and then he'll sign it.
What?
Yeah, he has them for sale.
Yeah, how much does he want for
I
it?
don't know. Let's check.
Oh, dude, check it out.
Let's see.
$20, I'm doing it.
Bob Lazar.
what?
Bob Lazar? I don't care if he saw aliens or not.
it's
He's like a famous person.
Dude, his company's so United Nuclear. Like that's such a cool name. That's his company.
Is that his company?
Yeah, United
Oh.
Nuclear.
Look,
Let's see. Scientific. He makes scientific equipment.
but this was just something he saw like briefly, right? We're not talking about what's the other guy that Fire in the Sky.
John Gamble in the chat room says hematodes.
Yeah,
Hematonians.
Hematudes.
Hematudes. Let's see. I want
But right, what's his name? The guy from Fire in the Sky.
Oh, it's $50, dude, for the drawing.
well, what's the drawing look like?
It's the drawing like that.
Can I hang it on my wall?
Yes, dude. Look, it's signed.
That's a UFO. It's not the alien. That's what I was saying.
No, it's the UFO.
He saw an alien, supposedly for like a split second.
The cool part about it is that they told
That
him.
is pretty cool, though.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, you guys.
Cody, I need $50.
I don't have $50.
I need $50. I need to withdraw from the Trail Chaser podcast account.
Oh,
So I can get Bob Lazar sport model sketch.
there is zero money in the Trail Chaser account.
It's an original print.
Limited too. He's only doing so many of them.
Oh man.
But the thing I found interesting about that whole thing, like his description of it, is that they told him that they were buried. Like
that they found him buried.
Yeah, that's cool, dude. Like,
Okay, we ready?
Yeah,
we're
you
the
talking
show's
about? We're
the
going.
show's going, dude. What are you talking about?
This is not. We haven't even started yet. You guys are. We can
asked
come.
you if we were starting.
Well, we can come back to this if you want to talk about it.
Yeah,
Like,
but the show it's gone.
the live stream is going, but like the actual recording for the podcast for the show, I haven't like we
Dude,
haven't.
that's like 5 minutes of gold right now. What are you talking about?
We're just gonna roll right into you guys having a conversation about Bob Lazar on the next podcast.
Why not?
Yes.
The people. That's what the people want anyway.
All right, we'll talk about what the people want. We'll talk about that. All right, so you guys ready?
Yeah.
So enthusiastic. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, it is 6:42. This is significantly later than usual for the Trail Chaser podcast. It is Monday night. We're recording live on YouTube. We had a guest scheduled that had to cancel, so we're gonna go through a handful of topics. We've got some people in the chat room joining us.
Yeah, they're probably out on the trail doing some recon.
Yeah, they're and they just listened to the last 5 minutes of Matt and Jose ramble about
Bob Lazar.
Bob Lazar, aliens, and,
And you
Star
can
Trek.
buy.
It's a 16 by 20.
You can buy a sketch. What's going on here?
Hey, hand me that notepad, Jose, please.
You could have just said it, dude.
I know, but I thought it would be easier to just point at the notepad.
I mean, that you know what?
He was reaching
shame
for his
on-
glasses.
Shame
He
on
was
me
reaching for a
because
pen.
Damien, that's how he speaks. He just points.
Yeah, I literally pointed at the notepad on the desk, and you like got confused.
Yeah, well, he went for his glasses.
I don't know what
he
you
went
want.
for
You
a
want a
pen.
pen?
Yeah.
There's
So
lots of things.
we can come back to the Matt and Jose show about Bob Lazar and aliens and all that. Let's see how much
we
time.
won't.
Let's see how much time we have.
won't.
Well, you know, actually, it ties into the first topic. So we're going to talk about the on Friday, the 11th. I was on the EVGA live feed at 3 p.m. on Friday
Yeah,
afternoon.
I logged in I think 5 minutes too late.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was, dude.
Yeah, like
I
at
gotta work
6:30?
and stuff.
Yeah.
You're like at 6:30. Isn't that Cody's thing?
No, somebody posted. I think it was Mark with right duty
Driven.
sent me a post that he sent them a message like ask Cody about U-turns
Yeah.
or something like that.
That was
I'm
me.
like,
That was Jose.
That was me.
That was Jose.
Well, he said he sent something.
He said, "Got him." Yeah, they were making fun of me.
Yeah.
So I was on the live stream. They do it every Friday at 3 p.m. And this week was a big week for them. They're talking about the launch of their latest graphics cards. And the EVGA team is fantastic. And they're doing a giveaway. They're doing a contest that is in coordination with the Trail Chaser podcast. So you can go to evga.com, articles 01442, and get and enter to win. So they have 2 graphics cards, 2060 KO Ultra and KO Gaming, which for those of you who don't know are good cards. A couple motherboards and a couple of keyboards.
Are motherboards like those mother cubes, like from the DC universe, like that movie, the horrible Justice League movie?
No,
Remember the mother boxes, right? Is that
from Justice League, with Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
As Batman?
When they fought the big guy with like the axe thing. He was the name of a band.
Yeah,
He was the
yeah.
name of like an old system.
Megadeth.
He was the name of
Led Zeppelin?
right when they fought Megadeth, and they had Metallica in there. Whatever, but those are the mother boxes, right? That's similar.
Okay,
Similar.
no. So a motherboard does not bring Death and Doom. It is the main component of your PC.
Good to hear. Good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So so anyways, you can go and they have done a Gleam contest where you can like to win. You can like the Team EVGA stuff and the Trail Chaser stuff, and we have seen a significant uptick in following on YouTube and Instagram in the last week.
Yeah, we're almost to
Nice.
1,000. We're at
Almost to
958
1,000
on YouTube.
on YouTube. Can you imagine that? Who would have thunk one day we'd grow up and hit that number?
Oh, that's it. John Gamble said, "No, those are the parts to build your own Borg." Thank you.
Yes.
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 Hey, resistance is futile. Nice.
So we've talked.
Proctor with him? No. Procter and Gamble? No.
No.
Oh,
that was. We need a penalty box. I was
there
gonna.
should be a jar.
I was gonna make a soundboard for this week, and I forgot to do it with a bunch of sounds like that one.
I only need one.
Yeah, and
it's a certain laugh.
No. So if you guys seriously, if you need computer equipment, go check out evga.com, and if you go to their giveaway and follow them, you can be entered to win a bunch of this cool components. And the RTX 2060 is the card that we're using to run the stream and the OBS and the recording and all the stuff that we're doing.
Dude, remember your old computer?
I talked about it on the show. When I was on the show, I
kind of missed the Chernobyl events.
I talked
it was like an over under on how long into the show it was going to happen.
Wintertime, it kind of kept you warm in here.
Yeah.
I loved it in the winter, just not when it started heating up.
We talked about it when I was on the live stream. We were talking about. I told him about the old computer and how there was an over under as to whether or not it was going to work because of the Chernobyl event on the graphics card. But obviously we've talked about it since a couple months ago when we built this EVGA computer, and we've been doing this. We've had zero issues with horsepower in our computer to make it happen. And that's all because of EVGA, and we really, really appreciate the guys over there. The one thing I found interesting is, Peter and Jacob are the two guys that run the show.
That host the show.
Yeah, and so Peter's like, tell us about Trail Chasers, and we're an off-road overland show, blah, 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 blah. We randomly go off on tangents about, conspiracy theories and aliens and anything that makes us laugh. And all Peter wanted to talk about after that was conspiracy theories.
Yes.
He wanted to. He's convinced.
Does he want to come on the show?
Does
he want to be a part of a podcast with me and Jose?
I bet he would. I bet
twice a week.
I bet he would. It was.
Dude, he brought out Zapruder.
Yeah, he brought out this.
Yeah,
he's like the Zapruder film was faked.
Who tends
I'm telling you, he was
whose position to gain from that video coming in.
Yeah, he was a student of the.
He got red pilled a long time ago, dude.
Oh man!
So I had to tell him that
he got red pilled before there was a red pill.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
I had to tell him that I was the fun police, and my job is to wrangle you guys back onto topic. And
but he's like, so what's your favorite conspiracy? And I was trying to help you out on the chat.
Well, what's funny is when they stream on like 6 different platforms: YouTube, Twitch, and a couple others.
Well, they have the horsepower to do that.
Yeah, and I was watching it on. I think I was watching it on Twitch, and you were commenting on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I didn't see it until later when I went. So because they. So Jose jumps on the chat and he's like, "Ask Cody about U-turns," and they were like, should we ask? Like, is a U-turn like a bad word in the trail chaser community?
Is that a euphemism?
Euphemism?
And I was like, no, that's clearly one of our listeners, because this is what it means. And we talked about getting lost, and then that went down. He told a story about people getting lost without GPS, and that kind of went down a rabbit hole of other people talking about it. And surprisingly, there was quite a bit of comments in the chat about people that were into off-roading, and we got a handful of people. Like someone commented on our Instagram account. They were like, "Hey, I'm following you guys. I saw you on EVGA. I love computers and I love trucks. Like, this is right up my alley."
Wow.
So there's clearly some cross. So I'm finding off-road, overland, computers,
bikes,
mountain bikes, and conspiracy theories. Like, that's the Venn diagram of where we fit.
Matt's like 4 out of 5 out of those.
I don't care about bicycles.
Yet.
Four
Yet.
out of 5.
No, I don't. Seeing your photos and posts of bicycles kind of makes me mad these days. It's like,
what?
Dude, dumb.
I could go for another half hour on talking about bikes right now if
All
you
right.
want, but you'll
Take
leave.
a nap on the couch right there.
So the Team EVGA feed, live feed was a lot of fun.
Who wants to talk about Cody breaking stuff, falling on his bike? I guess that does sound pretty good.
Actually, you know what? Let's talk
That
about
does sound pretty good.
We have not talked about that at all. We don't need
let's
to talk
about some
that.
of your injuries.
We don't need to talk about that.
I mean, we've been talking about Fords for months now.
Oh, I'm going to talk to you about the Ford too.
We haven't talked about you breaking stuff.
Is the Ford Ranger a euphemism for a body part on?
So the background that Matt and Jose are referring to, we haven't talked about
alert.
it. Yeah, segue alert.
Whoop.
We haven't talked about it, but as you guys know, I've been writing a lot, and was it 2 weeks ago now?
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, Tammy left me at home unsupervised for like a very Presley was gone for the day, and then Tammy had plans with her friends, and so she took off, and I was like, cool, I'm going to use it as an opportunity to clean the garage. And so I went out, and literally I was into the garage for 5 minutes, and I had a piece of plywood in the big garage that I needed to move to the small garage. Stop laughing, Jose. So
I can totally see it happening. You're just like, oh, a bike.
That's exactly what happened. So I opened up the big garage. We've talked about it. I got two garages. Opened up the big garage.
First world problem.
And I went over to the small garage, opened up the small garage, and my 1993 GT Altera mountain bike, it's an old mountain bike my father-in-law gave me that I kind of redid, was sitting there, and I grabbed it, and I was like, oh, I need to move this so I can get the plywood in. Well, I mean, a normal person would just move it out of the way, and I took it as an opportunity to jump on it and ride down the street. And as I went down the street, I kind of got into it a little bit and popped a wheelie. And I was like, oh, sweet, this bike totally pops wheelies easy. And I didn't know that because I just recently put new tires on it, new brakes, all that stuff. And I'm like, I haven't ridden a wheelie in a long time. And so I turn around at the end of the street, and I come back, and I'm in front of my house, and I pop an epic wheelie. I felt like I was 12 again. And I bet I looked fantastic.
You felt like you were 12 again for about
a second.
A fraction of a second.
10 seconds, maybe?
No, not even.
Oh, okay.
Not even that long. Because while I was in full wheelie form, I think my right foot slipped off the pedal, and I leaned, and I came down entirely on my shoulder in the gutter on the concrete.
Rowan Gardner.
Just who?
Rookie of the year.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I came down on my shoulder, and it's the same shoulder that I have injured probably 5 times. Oh dude, it was. I stood up, and I was like, I cannot believe this just happened. I'm now armless. Like I couldn't. My arm was numb. I couldn't move. I thought for sure that I dislocated it. So I walked back up to the driveway, and the tailgate was down on the truck, and I reached out and I grabbed a hold of the truck, the tailgate, and I started walking backwards to see if my arm would like pop itself back into location, and it didn't. Like I didn't feel like a distinct pop, but I did come into the house, stand in front of a mirror, and call Joe K and be like, "Hey, dude. Help me diagnose a dislocated shoulder over the phone."
Oh, my God.
I swore him to secrecy. I told him he couldn't say anything, and he hasn't. So I'm outing myself. But I literally was. I was concerned that
for his like assistance, you should be outed. He should be able to clown you socially.
No, because I've got something on him too.
Well, everybody knows about his wet Wranglers.
No.
And his Jeep.
No. So I was for several days I couldn't move my arm. I'm at the point now where I can kind of move my arm again, and I just can't lift my shoulder. I can't lift my hand above my shoulder. So I had an MRI on Friday, and I've got a doctor's appointment on Wednesday to find out what the next step is. But I would not be surprised if another surgery is my future, in my future. Which
dude, you seem so defeated.
And then what did me and Jose start calling you like that very next day? Mr. Glass. Mr. Glass. Except you don't even have the powers.
You don't even have the super ultra intellect.
Yes, I don't. I don't.
Mr. Glass.
You're right, Jose. I was.
He seemed so defeated because that was on a Sunday, right? That happened.
It was on a Sunday.
Yeah. So the next day I got here to do the show, and dude, he just seemed like, I don't know, man. It just seemed like.
Well, dude, I've had 3 major surgeries in the last 3.5, 4 years.
Stop trying to do wheelies.
And
it's not like
I get it,
hey,
dude.
Man, I stepped off a curb. I wasn't paying attention. I rolled my ankle.
No, but here's
you know what? That happens. I guess you were carrying groceries or something. Something told you after your previous surgeries that I'm going to do a wheelie, and nothing inside your head went, dude, Mr. Glass, you shouldn't do this. No. This is a very bad idea.
It's because I am refusing to accept the fact that I'm a fat 46-year-old. Like
God,
it's
I
like
just-
Dude,
it's-
Scott in the
Potato Chip
yeah,
Cody.
Potato Chip Cody is your new nickname.
all right, Mr. Escalante.
Man.
How do I reach these kids?
So I literally like I'll be totally honest with you guys. Like
No, hold on. Let me finish what I was
Okay.
saying. So that Monday I get here, dude, and he looks so down. He looks just so down out like.
Yeah, everybody likes it when we express how sad Cody is. So continue.
But then he started telling me that I was riding my bike and then I fell, and then he's just like, if I have to go, like he looked at me right
Oh, no,
into
I
the
remember that.
depths of my soul, and he's like, if I have to
I
go
don't
through
know if I
another
could do it.
surgery,
I don't know if
I don't know if I can do it. I just can't. I can't even
There-
right now.
there
You want to start skateboarding again?
There were-
Hey, let's do it. Let's go buy some skateboards.
there were a couple days there where the thought of surgery and recovery again just like was just sucking the soul out of me. But you know what? It's a long time coming. I probably should have had surgery on the shoulder 15 years ago, and I just have been fighting through it. So if it comes down to it and I have to have surgery, then so be it. I'll do it. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna.
Are you gonna get some like dead person tendons and stuff again?
No, I don't think they do that on shoulders. The cadaver burrito was just for the Achilles. But I'll find out Wednesday. He's going to look at the MRI.
How does it feel right now?
I can lift.
Dude, Steve Austin's jealous of you.
I know. I can lift my arm.
Funny thing is, $6 million only covers about half
Yeah,
of the surgery.
that's not even. Yeah,
He's not
I'm
even
still
mechanical.
making. Yes,
That's what I'm
He
saying.
doesn't even have any mechanical parts.
Yeah.
He's got like $10 million worth of Kaiser in him or whatever he's got, liver insurance. And he still can't ride a bicycle. He can't even ride a bicycle. Freaking the $6 million man can run like 70 miles an hour. Didn't need a bicycle. Plus, he had that like telescoping eyeball, He could like, oh, dude, yeah. Oh my God.
you guys suck, man. I come to you for support and love, and this is what I get.
Come to the wrong person.
yeah,
I
you keep
know. I
coming.
should know better. I
You
should
keep
know better.
coming, dude.
So the bottom line is I may be under the knife again. I don't know. But I've been
You want me to cut you?
no.
Cut you
Oh
up?
no. But I've still been. So I took a little over a week off, and I've been riding the bike again this week.
Put a lot of Tiger's Balm on that shoulder.
I used to love Tiger's Balm. No, I haven't. I haven't really done anything like that. I iced it a lot, originally, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm either going to be fighting through like therapy to try to fix it, or fighting through surgery. I don't know yet. And then they did the first thing they did was X-rays, and the doctor looked at the X-rays and was like, "Yeah, there's quite a bit of arthritis in here." And I'm like, "Look at me, bro! I'm 46 years old, and I'm in just like, yeah, I would expect that."
Dude, that kind of sucks. Like,
There's a lot of
you got
arthritis in there.
arthritis. You got the itis. Like, that sounds horrible.
Oh, dude.
I don't want any X-rays. I don't want somebody telling me, "Dude, you're all messed up. Look at all that itis you got in you."
Yeah, dude, I
Get it out of there.
I'm still every time I get up, I still I feel like I'm 90 years old. Like I'm not gonna make it, dude. I was having I made a comment on Instagram to Tim Kilmer, and I said something about 2029.
Again, you're going to the wrong
I know.
people.
No, I had said.
Why do you love it? You love the ridicule. Go to. Oh man.
My nemesis, I know. But he made a comment about the video that we put up from the trip and about how the Fords had the mirrors folded in. I said that's because the Ford engineers were smart enough to give us a button to press to fold them in. I said, what kind of manufacturer makes you fold your mirrors in manual in 2029? It was a typo. I meant 2020. And he said, I don't know. I'll let you know in 2029. or he says, you can tell me in 2029. I'm like, you're making the assumption I'm going to be here in 2029. That is not a good bet, bro. Like that's
true.
That's not a good bet.
Not
right?
these days.
No, not considering that even after the fall on the 1993 mountain bike, I decided to continue with the purchase of a brand new mountain bike that should be here in a couple weeks, so that I could do
a whole nother issue.
Yeah,
It's
I
been a whole
know.
nother,
Well, we could do a whole
behind the scenes.
podcast on that, and Matt, we'll lose Matt talking about the difference between new or used hardtail or full suspension and the battles within. So if anybody wants to know that story,
you're gonna fight some bicycles
inner demons
against each other or something. What
would you
battle bikes?
Would you be interested in
Jousting?
bike jousting?
Like LARP? Because go on. I'm
saying to get you into bikes.
Dude, we can mess each other up.
If we did jousting on the bikes, would you then be interested?
God, like against each other?
Yeah.
I don't
Dude,
like
I'll
your
take it.
odds, dude.
No, I will
odds
die.
at all.
I'll die. The post I put up today, I took Tammy's mountain bike on a ride because I wanted to ride something different for a little bit, and I hit some dirt and played around, and I went to one of the skate parks, and I was kind of tooling around in there, and I posted a picture of her mountain bike, and it's too small for me, but it was fun to ride.
Right back to the scene of the crime.
Yeah,
like,
and I was like, this is going to be
it.
this is the image that's going to be posted next to my casket in the funeral because I'm certain I'm going to die at this point. When my new bike gets here, I am 100% positive I will die. But, whatever. What are you going to do? So going back to EVGA, thank you guys for having me on. I appreciate it. And we're going to try to do some more collaboration with them. They've done a great job of helping us increase our following on social and YouTube. And we appreciate it. Speaking of social and collaboration, have you guys registered for the Johnson Valley cleanup yet?
Didn't you sign me up for that?
Yes, I signed you up.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So the answer to that is yes.
Did I have to sign? Is that like a requirement? You have to sign up for the event? What if people just showed up? And,
I'm sure people can
right?
show up. Yeah, but I think it helps them get an understanding of who's going to be there and how many people are going to be there and what have you. But so this Saturday, so we're recording this on Monday, September 14th. So Saturday, September 19th, 2020 is National Trail Cleanup Day. And if you can't participate in this one, go participate in another one in your area. Go just take the day with no social media and no whatever, and just go clean up a trail. Just take it upon yourself on National Trail Cleanup Day to go do something. We happen to be working with the Baja Forged LGE CTS Motorsports team, and a handful of other people. So we've got Milestar Tires, Real Deal, Icon, Trigger Controller, Pro Eagle, S-Pod, Motive Gear, and DeMello, all kind of working together to put together this desert cleanup in Johnson Valley. It's going to go from 9 to 5 in Johnson Valley. If you go to the Facebook page, you go to the Facebook events page, you can register and get the details. Let's see who else. They've got the coordinates. So the coordinates for the cleanup is basically right out where King of the Hammers usually is. So they've got the GPS coordinates on the Facebook page. Matt and I are going. Yes.
I mean, I want to. I gotta check with my boss. Yeah.
Yeah.
And your work.
And work.
But I think so.
Jose will not be attending. He's got other things to do.
Yeah, I'm out of commission.
Out of commission for a while. And I know that Joe K is going to this. Sexy Dave is going to this.
Yeah, ZR2.
ZR2 Dave is actually trying to put together. He said that they're going out Friday night to camp. They're going to do the cleanup Saturday, camp again Saturday night, and then come home on Sunday. I don't know if I can pull that off. My plan right now is just to go for the day, to go Saturday morning. I mean, it starts at 9. We can leave here at 7 o'clock, get there by 9, do the cleanup, and then come home on that Saturday night. Because the girls, I'm not taking the girls with me, because I don't think a 4-year-old's going to want to spend 8 hours walking around the desert picking up trash. So Scott just said that he's going too in the chat room.
Okay.
No, he's being Matt.
I'm going. Yeah, I'm going. Oh, you are going.
Elim is going is there as well. He's where are we going? We're going to the cleanup. I saw that you signed up too. So the sign up sheet is pretty big already. Let me go back to that. Find it. I think it's going to be these are the kind of things.
Is Outback catering this event?
I don't believe so.
Can we get a
How do we work that?
confirmation on Outback?
Yeah. I need a bloomin' onion stat.
We
Just do a cleanup at Outback over Ontario Mills. Just keep picking up trash around there. Doing our part, guys. Doing our part.
trying to make the world a better place.
That's all. It is Ontario.
Well, are you going to talk down on Ontario?
Dude, I went to Montclair. I could talk down to Ontario.
Oh no, dude! Ontario's way better than Montclair.
Stop it.
And Fontana.
Please. We got a mall, dude. Montclair? Plaza?
When's the last time anybody went to that mall? The last time anybody went to that
I'm
mall
talking about back
was,
in. I'm talking about 1990, dude.
No, the last time anybody
on.
went to that mall was 1994 when the Ontario Mills was built.
Well, whatever.
The Mills was built later than that.
I don't know when it was.
It
It doesn't matter. So the
Look, I claim Victoria Gardens now, just so you know. Put that down.
the
Yeah, everybody's like,
I can't even claim them all right
pretty
now.
good.
yeah, Matt,
You know what's sad?
Jose's
Is
homeless.
I just claimed them all.
That's
That's
how
pretty lame.
that is pretty lame. That is
Oh, man.
pretty
Sorry,
lame.
guys.
I
You know
can't-
what?
I can't
I'm
even
sorry
claim
to the
them all.
people, listeners, and people in the chat room. I'd like to apologize. You know, you're probably rooting for me. I'm like your hero, and then here I go
Yeah,
claiming them all.
Yeah, dude, you're supposed to be like the everyday working man. You're over here telling
I'm
me
the everyday working man.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
I thought
I
was
need
like
to
the grumpy old Gus.
I need to address a comment in the chat room real quick. Mud Raider says, I jumped out of airplanes, carried 60-pound rucksacks for 12 miles, and ran 6+ miles a day, all while being 345 pounds and 57 years old, and I'm in better shape than Cody. I agree with that statement. 100% agree with that statement.
Especially if you're like 9'6", you know, like, dude, you're probably super cut, like one of those blue people.
9'6".
Yeah, like he's probably like one of those
Avatars?
like an avatar people, you know. It's probably pretty in shape if you're an avatar.
He's built like an NFL linebacker.
From his stats, it
That's
sounds
what I'm
like
saying.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Is he's probably built like an NFL linebacker.
Because if he's 345, like 6'5", that's a big human. But if he's 345, like
5'10",
5'6" or something, like he's still a big human, but just wide.
the vertical
way,
versus horizontal proportions are off.
Either way, he's still jumping out of planes.
He's still-
and
I mean,
my money's on him out athleticing.
Dude, if you-
Athleticizing.
If you can ruck 60-pound rucksack for 12 miles, you're good in my book.
He only went 6+ miles.
I can barely drive 12 miles. Like, it's horrible.
I can ride my bike 12 miles.
Whatever.
We're gonna get you there, Matt. We'll get you there. So the Johnson Valley cleanup is gonna be a good time. So if you guys are all interested and you want to go,
What if we run across Thunderdome and we're trying to pick up Thunderdome and they're pissed off?
so let's
Please stop trying to pick up our mess here at Thunderdome.
It's like, what are you doing? That's my decoration.
Yeah, he's all, I needed that.
Yeah.
Let's if anybody's interested that's going to take off from here, from the Inland Empire area, we can caravan out if you want. Let's just hit me up on Instagram messages, and we'll meet up at one of the chevrons, one of our normal meetups, and head out that way.
One of the chevrons, because there's like 4 of them.
Well, we
There's
always
like 4 chevrons.
I always pick the chevrons.
You always
I mean,
choose
at the
different ones now.
Texaco.
No, because the chevrons.
The last one you chose, I knew you chose it because you would hope that I just went to the regular chevron just so you could talk trash to me. And I'm
didn't
like,
know.
look
I
at this MF.
I didn't think
we
about
have
that.
never been to this chevron, but here we are. This guy's trying to throw me a curveball right here.
No, the chevrons are they're consistent. Like they're usually bigger than like the Arcos and whatever.
What's wrong with Arco?
They almost it's 2020 and they charge you a 35-cent fee to use your debit card. And then when you go in to buy a
but they're
snack,
passing on the savings through the gas.
bullshit. And then you go in and you buy
Yeah,
you buy
it's
feels
snacks.
it.
35 cents.
Yeah, pay
He's
another
really
35
upset
cents.
about
this.
It's 2020. Who's buying gas with cash?
I don't know.
Yeah, nobody.
All I know
F
is that
that.
I had to wire some money for escrow, the last house, and I got charged like $50.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be any fee for the bank. It's not like the bank is taking the money and going to the other bank and like dropping. They're just pushing enter.
Yes.
And it's
yes. And the bits and bytes.
Yeah,
yes.
They work themselves through the wires and they go on the other end.
I was doing something with the bank and going back and forth with them, and they were like, "Well, can you fax me a copy of the invoice?" And I said, "No."
Yeah, it'll be right behind the telegram.
That's what I said. I said, "No, I can't fax you that. You know why? Because it's 2020. I need a time machine to go back to 1984 to be able to fax you that thing. Can I email? No, we don't have an email, sir. Nobody in your company has an email. Is that what you're telling me? Well, we do, but it's internal.
Intranet.
I had some choice conversation with the lady after that. How do we get? Oh, Chevron. So they almost always have the Extra Mile store. That's a fairly decent snack store. So I try to pick those locations because it checks all the boxes. Yeah. No.
Yeah, I don't. Sure. I just thought my point was you picked a different one because you were trying to throw me a curveball.
No,
so that I'd end up waiting at the wrong one, and then you can go, "Oh, idiot! Why don't you pay attention to the shit I sent you?
No,
you should just read some of the emails." But you know what? I went to the right one. So
you did.
Whatever.
And I picked that one because of the people that we had coming with us. If I went to one of the normal ones, someone would have had to backtrack too much. So it didn't make sense to have people coming down the 215.
You could say me. It was me.
Well, it was you. Well, no, and Joe coming from West Covina, and so to meet down on the summit one that we usually meet at, anybody on the 210 would have to come south to the 15, or like people like you would have to go. Anyways, it didn't make sense. So screw you guys.
Can we talk about something else?
Screw you guys. I'm going home. So please go to Facebook. Look for the EVGA. The LGECTS Facebook page. Sign up to go to the cleanup with us. If you can't find the registration, send me a message. I'll send you a link to it. I've got it right here. It'll be a full day of cleanup, and it's I think it's important for us to do that. So I will be coordinating that with them as we get closer.
Okay, like tomorrow?
Closer, the next couple of days. Come on.
It's this weekend. And
It is this week.
If you're listening to this, you have
I guess
one
today's
day.
Monday.
It comes out Thursday.
Today's Monday.
So Friday, hit me up and let me know if you want to go. But we're my plan is to leave the Inland Empire area around 7 o'clock ish. I think. Let's see directions. If I left my house, let's see. Good audio here. So if we let the Inland Empire,
It's a keyboard.
so around 7 o'clock. So we'll leave the Inland Empire area around 7 o'clock. It'll take us about 2 hours to get up there. So let me know if you want to go sometime before 7
Is it
o'clock.
literally like Hammertown,
Yeah.
12 Mule Team Road or whatever that is, or
Boone Road.
Road,
Yeah,
Boone Road,
yeah.
Mule.
Yeah, it's off the 247.
I think
and-
that's Cal City is like 12 Mule.
yeah.
something.
It's
It's the donut run.
if you take the 240, the donut run. It is the donut run. So Boone Road. If you take the 247 to Boone Road and just head in from there, you'll run
I'm
into
sure
it.
you'll find the group.
So that was that. Wanted to talk. So because
Is the Ranger gonna make it?
Remember my joke? Yeah, talking about aren't you worried about people bagging your Ford? Putting it in a bag. That's a pretty good joke, dude. Come on.
that was a pretty good joke.
When?
That was on Instagram.
On Instagram, he said, "Aren't you worried about people bagging your Ford in the trash?"
I didn't read it.
Oh man, it got some comments.
That's
on
hilarious.
Yeah, it did. It sparked a whole thing. So speaking of bagging the Ford in trash,
Ooh,
I have
Let's.
2 issues that
Only two.
only 2.
That's pretty good.
Well, I've been super honest about the truck. I really love the truck. So this is 2 new things that I'm upset with that I want to be honest about. So first, last Monday when we were wheeling, at one point I took a rock to the windshield. Like you know how you hear it? You hear that tick, and you're like, "Oh man!" And I was looking and I didn't see anything. Nothing. Just the other day, I left work, and I got a crack on my windshield from the A-pillar on the passenger side all the way to the rear view mirror. So half of the windshield is horizontally cracked straight across.
So that Ford glass isn't
Yeah,
that tough,
and I
huh?
was thinking to myself, I remember someone in the chat room was talking about Ford windshields being shitty, and so
Just the windshield.
just the windshield. So that's frustrating. Now I got to get a new windshield, right? So I'm pissed off about that.
Dude, it sucks. I just put new glass in the back.
Yeah, but I can't put cardboard on my windshield and drive.
Yeah, you can. It's probably not safe.
Probably no worse off than when I don't have the cardboard there. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is, I don't know when this happened, other than I just noticed it driving around this weekend. I've got a whistle. Like, a wind whistle when you're driving on the freeway, like a window isn't closed all the way, or a
really?
door seal isn't closed all the way, and I think it's on the driver door or the windshield. Maybe it's because of the crack on the windshield. I don't know. But anyways, it just happened. I washed it on Saturday, and I noticed it Saturday afternoon that I've got a whistle now, like as I'm driving, and that kind of stuff drives me nuts. I hate that.
Like a door seal or something?
Yeah, well, no, but higher pitched. But yeah, same, like wind whistling through something, and I don't know exactly what it is. So I need to spend some time digging into it and looking at it. I do know, I mentioned this before. I think the truck was repoed originally, because, or at least someone locked the keys in it, because you know how, like, to get the keys out,
they fill a little airbag.
those
in there.
airbags. So when you close the driver door, the arc of the driver door isn't perfectly sealed with the rear door. It's got a little bit of a pitch to it, like someone put an airbag in there and did. Maybe I need to take it to the team over at LG ECTS and have them bend it back into shape. But I think someone airbagged it to get into it and never bent it back into place. But that's been that way since the day I bought it. I don't know why that would develop a whistle now.
Is this a bad whistle? Like, well, it's bad enough now that you hear it all the time now.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Once you hear it, like you get in the car,
Yes.
as soon as I go over 10 miles an hour, I'm like, what the? And like we were we were driving around on Sunday, and I had the window down, and I'm looking around. I'm like sticking my head out the window.
Well, the window's down.
No. But I was sticking my head out the window, looking at like the seal, like pushing the seal back in, then
Yeah.
rolling the window back up, and so I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna have to figure it out. Or
This pleases me.
this
pleases me to no end.
This is
Yes.
why I'm bringing it up, because you guys always want to bag on the Ford, and I love that truck, but
Warned you now.
Warned you were.
I want
Warned you were. Ford you bought.
but I wanted to bring it up so we could talk about it, because I'm being 100% honest on that truck. That it's something weird, and I don't know if something got.
It's just weird that your window cracked and then it started the whistle.
Yeah, and I have a hard time believing that there's enough gap in that crack to create. Come on, dude. Come on.
Go on.
That's good enough for me, dude. He wants a little more before
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Keep filling him in. I got enough. I filled in the gap myself.
I am not filling anybody in.
Too late.
So it's possible that crack may change the pressure.
He said put the
Continue.
pillow in the gap.
Yeah. So
great.
Tim, I'm not
so
sure where
good.
Tim is tonight, but Mud Raider's filling in on the bagging
he's
on
doing
coding
it.
night.
Yes.
So
Pillows.
so
Sorry.
so I gotta find out what that.
Double for that action. Oh yeah, nice. You guys are killing it tonight in the chat room.
It is. The chat room is on fire.
Nice.
So I need to figure out where that whistle's coming from so that I can fix it, because it will drive me absolutely nuts. That's one of those. I'll go trade that shit in. Like I would just.
Hey, time to get a red Frontier, baby. Woo! Red, white, and blue. Oh.
If the new Frontier was out, I'd consider it. I'd have to get my deposit back on the Bronco. Oh, trust me, Jose. All the conversations we've had about bikes in the background, I've been like, I've got $100 in that Bronco I could get back. So Adam says I'd pay double for action like that. All right, guys, that's a whole nother show. We got a whole nother show that we could do that.
That's this show without the R.
So those are my issues with the Ranger. If anybody has experience on whistling cracks, yeah, cracks and whistles
And gaps.
filling in gaps and cracks, let us know.
Gaps.
Yeah,
gaps, whistles, and cracks.
Duty Driven. Mark just said I could get the new Ranger with the Tremor package, and Adam sent me that. Have you seen that? So
yeah.
So Ford recently announced the Ranger Tremor package, and it's essentially my truck from the factory. It's
Pretty
got
much.
a 2-inch lift, 32-inch tires, Fox remote reservoir all the way around. It comes with light switches inside, a bunch of other stuff. One of them has a graphics package, but and it was $4,300 or so above MSRP for the package. So I mean, honestly, for the amount of money it would take to put reservoir shocks all the way around and 33-inch tires and some of the extra upgrades, $4,300 is a deal.
And it's dealer installed.
Dealer
and
installed warranty. That is a deal. Like I would think that if someone was in the market for the Ranger and you were looking at an off-road vehicle, that would be a pretty sweet deal. That would be a sweet deal if you were looking at it.
You can only get it on certain trim levels and above.
XLT and above.
XLT
Yeah.
and above, yeah.
Which, I mean,
I think most trucks, most of them are XLTs or...
Yeah, so the difference is with Ford, you could get the FX4 package on the XL version. Like you could get a locker on a stripped down
work truck.
Work truck, right? But the this one is only available on the XLT and above. But it looks pretty cool. It looks like it's got some different styled wheels, lift. It's got the freaking sliders with the giant foot holds, the footsteps like the Tacoma TRD does.
Oh yeah.
Like
I see.
the rip 'em off sliders, like
your bicycle came with. Hold your feet in place while you bail. Oh, sorry.
That was
talking about footholds.
That was a stretch, dude. I don't even know.
My Procter and Gamble joke was better than
Nope,
that, dude.
Nope, it was not.
No,
neither one of them are
stop
good. You're both off your game tonight. Fortunately, the chat room is in.
Fords, they start getting.
I zone out. Yeah.
So anyways, reading the article that Adam sent me, it was looking at a $4,300 price tag above MSRP.
It's not bad.
Is not bad at all. When you consider what you're getting.
Because you'd get shocks, new tires. So just tires alone are $1,000.
Yeah.
The shocks are depending on what you get.
Remote reservoir shocks. You're gonna
That's
it's gonna be
$2,500,
easy.
$3,000.
Yeah. Then it comes with 32-inch Continental General Grabber ATX, 17-inch wheels, Fox 2.0 monotube dampers with piggyback reservoirs. I mean, again, it's a good deal if you're looking at the Ranger. And other than the cracked windshield and the new whistle I have to figure out, I've not had any complaints about that truck. It's been fantastic. I love that truck. So if you get a Ranger Tremor, let me know, and then I'll let you know if I.
Yeah, go ahead and let me and Jose know. We'll be sure to make fun of you. And
I just don't know why they went like half step. And why not just get the Ranger Raptor they sell overseas here?
I don't know. I don't know why they. Yeah, I mean that's essentially they could have labeled that the Raptor. Either that, or they decided that the only way to do the Raptor, because the Raptor's wider. The Ranger Raptor is wider.
That's fine, but people will still pay for. Dude, people pay for the Raptor now.
No, what I'm saying is this isn't the Raptor level.
I know it's not, but they should have just made the Ranger Raptor already. I mean, they have it overseas.
Yeah, I don't know what's stopping them from doing it here. But I would think, as much as the F-150 Raptor is as popular as it is, a mid-size truck Raptor,
it would sell like crazy.
Crazy. It would.
Well, I don't know. You'd think the ZR2 would sell like crazy. You don't see that many of them.
But the ZR2 doesn't have 10 years of Raptor name behind it.
That's true too.
Right? So the ZR2 it's just a Colorado with a package.
Well, no, it was designed.
No, I get that. I'm saying from a consumer side, like it's the ZR2 is a Colorado. You don't even know what a ZR2 is unless you're an enthusiast and you're going to look for it.
That's true.
But Raptor, anybody around this area driving down the street saw the label Raptor, they would know what that is. Oh, that's an off-road pickup truck. You know what I mean? There's enough of a Raptor name that.
Yeah, the name holds a lot of weight.
I would think that they could do it. Oh, Mud Raider's saying it's the California Air Resource Board causing.
Yeah,
problems.
But it's not like they're putting a different engine in it.
I wouldn't think so. I would think it'd be the same engine with or the 6-cylinder turbo that's in the Mustang, right? So you put the 6-cylinder turbo that's in the Mustang in that Ford Ranger with the wider stance.
Well, they're doing it with the Bronco because it's the same frame. They're putting the two different plants. They're putting yours and then the bigger 2.7 in. Mm-hmm. Why not just do that for the Ranger, for the Ranger Raptor?
I'm on board. I wish they would do that. So, all right, moving on to the next thing is the Kessel Run. We're gonna do this. This is happening. So,
it sounds like it.
So
it sounds like the Renegade Highway is being renamed or rebranded.
Yeah, it's the Kessel Run now.
Yeah. So we I think
So describe the Kessel Run.
So the Kessel Run is what the Millennium Falcon did in just under 12 parsecs to make the run. It's the fastest ship in the universe, right?
The Galaxy.
Dude, every time. It's blowing Star Wars and
I have recently really hosed up a bunch of the sci-fi references, haven't I? I apologize for my lack of coolness.
I do not accept your apology.
Okay. So for those of you that have done the Mojave Trail or done it with us, there's a portion between the 15 freeway, Razor Road, Beacon Station area to the lava tubes.
Actually, I'd say it's after the monument. Post monument.
But what I'm saying is like this section from Razor Road area to the lava tubes goes through Traveler's Monument, a couple mining sites, then around a couple abandoned corrals near the Mojave mailbox. I don't think we're going to make it there though, to the lava tubes. And the lava tubes are really cool. It's a really cool thing to see. And a good portion of that run is literally balls out as fast as you can go. Like, well, the only thing about the Barstow Wash that's at the part between
the Barstow Flush, the
Baker Flush. So the only thing about the Baker Flush part is it's crusty. Like it looks like you could go balls out, but if you get into one of those ruts,
there's ruts and then there's
a couple dips. Yeah, so you got to be careful during the Baker Flush.
That's not part of the Kessel Run. If you ask me, that's staging.
Well, no, but so we're gonna
Kessel Run is foot to the floor.
Yeah, I know, but we got to get there. So here's the plan: we're gonna go out on a Friday night, set up camp, Saturday, or we'll go out early Saturday morning and set up camp.
Yeah.
So
how long is it to the Barstow setup or the Razor Road? Like an hour and a half?
For me? Hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, 2 hours. So
if you're in a Jeep, a couple of days.
Yeah. And then the once you get off the freeway, it's a 7-mile ride on dirt to get to where the proposed campsite is, and then from camp Saturday, we'll go out heading northeast through on the same trail that we take on the Mojave to the Traveler's Monument. We'll stop at Traveler's Monument so everybody can see that, through the Baker Flush.
It's a flush zone, dude. That's an overflow for sure.
And then
God, man, that's a problem for Baker for sure.
Well, it's not Baker's problem. It's all flushed down in the desert. It's our problem now.
Well, I mean, Baker has problems. I'm just saying, Baker has problems. What do they eat? You know,
Bakers,
yeah. And then there's 2 mines, the Paymaster mine and the Brannigan mine.
We ain't never stopped at them mines.
Yeah, by the time we
get to me to stop, Matt, we're stopping at this mine.
But by the time we get to those on the Mojave trip, we're like, no, keep going. So I want to go see those this time. So we'll
nah, dude, the run should just be camp.
Well, there's 2 runs, right? Because it's there and back. So if you want to take it slow and actually see these mines,
yeah.
It's like, I guess, there.
Yeah, and then we cross Kelbecker Road, we pass Tank 6 Corral, and then make the we need to call this like the Land Cruiser Antler Run.
The Whisker Run.
The Whisker Run.
Whisker Run.
Yes, on this portion of the trails one year, Jose was coming down this trail and rolled up to the lava tubes.
I didn't hit anything.
It had a 4-foot branch sticking out of the front of his front bumper, like off the side, like a big old antler.
It was a big whisker.
A big whisker.
It's a big curb feeler.
So the Whisker Run. So the Whisker Run to the lava tubes. We'll have some lunch at the lava tubes, hang out for a little bit, and then turn around and come back. And from Tank 6 Corral to the Kelbecker Road, actually past Kelbecker Road to 17 Mile Point, which is the part around the mountain where we make the turn. It is a balls out, like we'll meet you guys there kind of run. And I think
Strap down your coolers.
yes,
And your fuel.
and your fuel and your totes and everything else. Well, see, that's the one thing about doing it this way.
Strap your totes.
Doing it this way, though, Matt, if we set up camp and then make the run, we should have nothing in the trucks. Every time we've done this run, we've been loaded.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, you just got to top off before you.
And we've had stuff in the trucks.
No, every time we've done this run, we've had the camping gear, we've had food,
all of Bass Pro Shop.
Yeah,
in your
I had
truck.
Bass
You
Pro
had
Shop.
the Bass Pro Shop. That's true.
So I think this is going to be a run with nothing in the back except what you need. Matter of fact, the last time we did it, I had the
Well, I'm
Dometic.
gonna need that cooler. Yeah, I just gotta strap it down better this time. I gotta like every strap I have in my garage to make sure it doesn't come out.
Yeah, unfortunately.
How many straps do you have, Matt?
I got a lot of straps. I never bring them.
Thank
Why
you
not-
for
why
not
not?
bringing them.
That's all right. I got Joey D's got my back to pick up all my toilet paper and. Oh, you were going dirty.
I was like, what you guys do?
Yeah,
your
you
campsite?
you guys, whatever.
Don't be jealous, Jose.
I'm a little jealous.
So then, when we make our way back, we'll go back to camp, and then just like we did last time at Mojave, I don't know, 2 miles, 3 miles from campsite is the Sand Bowl. There's all kinds
Whoa.
It's
What?
the Punch Bowl.
It's the Sand
Are you
Bowl.
talking about? I don't know where the Sand Bowl is.
I know where the punch.
I can get
Bowl's
you the
at.
Punch Bowl.
Are you on the Punch Bowl thing? It's literally everywhere on the internet says it's the Sand Bowl. I don't care what
You're
Matt
not
calls
wrong.
it.
I'm
Are you
not-
on the dark web?
I'm not everybody on the internet.
So there are plenty of sandy dune areas to play in. That
You're gonna take your truck there?
oh yeah, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do
You're
that.
gonna heat it up.
I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna blow that thing up, especially if it's got a whistle. I'll just blow it up and get a new one. The so right now that
Assuming it makes it back from the Kessel Run, it's probably gonna.
So
probably not
this
gonna
this
make it to
run
the
is
bowl.
not tailored for my truck. It is my truck is not a desert runner.
no, but we're gonna have some vehicles that aren't gonna want to go
Yeah.
balls out.
Yeah.
So Jose will lead the trail of the snail trails. Jose will lead the geezer patrol, and
I won't be there, so
Oh damn it! That's right. That's right. You're not gonna be there.
Wait, what?
Jose can't go.
yeah, I'm out of commission for the next few weeks.
Well, when are we planning this?
This is gonna be October. Yeah.
Yeah, you're going in October.
Well, we had this conversation. Right now, it's either going to be October 17th and 18th or October 24th and 25th. It's one of those 2 dates. So Friday. So this is going to come out. This episode will air on the 17th, Thursday the 17th. So by Friday the 18th, I will have a registration page up on trailchasers.net/events for you to register. And the good thing about this is it should be a big enough, it's a large enough area to where we can accommodate a good amount of vehicles.
Yeah, because you can break it up in like
You can break it up in a
2-minute
couple
sections.
groups,
Yeah.
whatever. I don't know exactly how many people from the vendor side is coming, so that's going to determine how many open spots there are. So what I'll do is Friday, by the end of the day Friday, I will have an events registration up for the Kessel Run. It'll be first come, first serve. You guys register for it, and then we'll say, okay, we have got this many slots, and this is what we're going to have. Why do you keep looking at me like that, Matt?
He said you got slots.
We gotta fill the gas.
I'm back at it, Mud Raider. I'm back on the case, dude. You're just giving me shit about.
I know
not
we talk
catching
about this a lot every time we go out there, but you guys need to really consider putting chase lights or just a chase light on your truck.
100%. Yeah, if we're gonna do that, it's because it's got to be. It's gonna get dirty and dusty out there. So, anyways, we've been getting after the Labor Day trip. Everybody's like, "When's the next trip?" So right now, that's the next scheduled trip is the Kessel Run, and we will have the details out on trailchasers.net/events sometime before the end of the day, September 18th.
Okay, yeah, I thought this was still theoretical. I didn't realize.
Oh no, dude. Things have been set in motion that
What?
cannot be stopped.
You were the first one to respond and go like, "That sounds like fun. We should do that."
No, it's a great idea, but like October's like it's like a couple weeks away.
It's a month from now.
Yeah, dude, it's a month.
Okay.
It's literally 4.5 weeks from today.
Okay, so I have time to like supercharge the Frontier.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah. Do
yes.
that Titan swap, V8 swap.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5 weeks from now.
How hard is it to set a record before the record is set? That's what I'm saying.
So that's the
I'll
other.
set the record, and then it'll never.
Do
be
we
touched.
do we need to have an official timekeeper at the lava tube?
We talked about it. We'd die. We
Yeah,
would die.
I think if we put a time on this, like people will die. I could like myself, Matt, Casey. We'll kill ourselves. We'll destroy our vehicles.
Yeah,
Because it would be like you get to the tubes and you turn right around and come back. It's not a sightseeing. This is a run, dude.
yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like, do we need a timekeeper that's already at the lava tubes on the radio?
How about like you have to go to the lava tubes, turn around and head back, and then it's head to head action.
Oh, yeah,
People
dude.
coming up and I'm coming down. Oh, madness. Yeah, that's,
are we gonna?
that's Thunderdome. That's Thunderdome. Like,
Do we need a Kessel Run sign to put up between now and then?
Well, there's definitely gonna have to be some pre-running to be made, right?
Why? Why would we need to pre-run? We've done this 20
It's
times.
just an
How many
excuse
more
to go out.
how many times do you want me to chance breaking my truck? Go pre-running.
Yeah.
I mean, go running as hard as I can.
Yeah.
I can't help it, Jose.
Yeah, no, we've done this run. You know,
I haven't done it with icon suspension. Oh my God.
Are you ever gonna put those new tires on?
no, he was supposed to come over today. He called me today and it was like, "Hey, I'm gonna come over early and put the tires on the truck." And I'm like, "Where you at?" And he just nothing.
Yeah, work. I have to work. I have things that I have to get done. So
all of a sudden, now you're a project manager.
Yeah.
You're gonna big time us like that?
man.
Well, you know what? For a project manager, he doesn't seem to be scheduling his projects very well.
Oh, maybe it's I take a little too much time working on my jobs. I guess.
Yeah, but that's dumb. That
All right. Well, yeah. Like I said, I gotta get that done this week if we're doing this weekend trash pickup. Right, we're gonna go Johnson Valley.
Yeah, you should. You should at the very least get the tires installed before we go out there, so you can use that as a shakedown, like driving out Boone Road and what have you, right? Because you don't want to get them installed a week before the Kessel Run.
There's gonna be a lot of rubbing.
Down. Go ahead and shake it down. Sorry,
There's gonna be a lot of rubbing, Matt.
He's married.
Exactly. There's not a lot of rubbing. I'm married.
So Kessel Run.
Is there a lot of? I guess it depends on how you.
Kessel Run is going to be
Just a reminder,
October.
that's Cody's sister.
Send your emails too.
Do we need to start a new account? Cody's sister at trailchasers.net.
That would be pretty good. It'd probably get the most action.
No, it's my sister.
As soon as I said that, I was like, "No, knock it out."
No,
Get it
you're
out.
not. You're not going to knock it out either. It's my sister. So we're doing. It's going to be October 17th or 18th, the Kessel Run. So if anybody is interested, wants more details, I'll put up some details and a registration on the page by the 18th, and we will. We'll go from there. But I think it'll be a good time. It'll be either, like I said, either going to go out Friday night and set up camp, or
Are you gonna spend Saturday night there as well?
yeah.
So 2 nights.
The only reason I would suggest going out Friday night is to get a spot.
I agree.
You know,
Get a spot. It's not Hammertown. You know.
but it's Razor Road in October.
Oh, Razor Road. I thought we were talking about.
No.
weekend.
No. I'm talking about when we do the Kessel Run, like having at least somebody go out Friday night and stake claim to an area.
Starting in October, that is a shit show out there.
I know. That's what I'm
the
saying.
whole area, Razor Road.
That's why I'm
So-
saying if we had someone go out early Friday and stake claim.
Like the campsite we
Yeah.
got.
Is that like
we ain't getting that.
no?
No. That's literally beginning of October. Somebody's in that spot.
All week
People,
or what?
all month. Like people just start living there. I'm not exaggerating. Or it's a staggered thing
Yeah.
where it's like the same people.
So we should plan on
As far as
somebody.
but there's still like plenty of other
Yeah.
places.
I'm just
there.
saying. So we should plan
It
on
is the
somebody going out Friday as early as possible to identify a camp spot, and then the rest of us can meet up there Saturday morning, and then unload, and then go do the run. Spend the night Saturday night. So I'll have to figure out who's going to be in charge of that.
Can we have like a dirt bike division of the Kessel Run?
Yeah, if you wanna eat my dust, yeah.
You think you can keep up with me on my bike?
I think your bike will stay in the garage.
I
your
I-
bike
I
won't
ain't
get
losing-
started.
I ain't losing 60 pounds
Yes,
in a month.
yeah.
dude. There's
Your
no
bike
way.
won't get started, and you're going to be too lazy to load it up. And
right.
so
I don't know what I was thinking.
So,
even saying
yes,
that.
I'm
Why do you
gonna-
gotta
dumb.
drop? Why do you gotta drop 60 pounds?
Dude, I can't ride that bike right now. I'd die of a heart attack. Like as soon as I got
Too much fun or what?
yeah, it's just too much adrenaline.
So the Kessel Run. Go to the website on Friday the 18th, and we'll have something there. Jose, you said we had a review.
Yeah, we had one new review.
Okay, what was the new review?
Was it the new zoo review?
What?
Coming back to God, guys, am I really that much older than you?
I remember the words "new zoo review," but I don't remember the show.
With Gary Good News, right? What was
What?
shit? All right, never mind. Go on.
Anyways, we got another 5-star review.
Yay.
It's titled.
All right.
It's titled "You all like y'all
Y'all,
are a hoot," and it's submitted by Wyatt_2852, and it says, "I haven't been listening that long, but I have enjoyed the show. Keep it up." That's it.
All right.
Simple.
well, I
Simple.
like it.
Straight to the point.
Like it.
What was his name again?
Wyatt.
Wyatt_2852.
I think that's the year he's from. I think he's a time traveler.
You think?
2852. What else would 2852 symbolize?
But I
Obviously.
like the fact that he said y'all are a hoot and he capitalized hoot. That means it's good. Like he's like yelling
Yeah.
hoot.
Oh yeah, no, I know that.
Or he's
Y'all
a
are a
fan of
hoot.
owls or
I don't know.
All right, that's cool.
So
Look at us. We're getting more subscribers on our YouTube.
Yep.
And we're getting more reviews
Yep.
on. Hey, did we ever look and see if we were getting more reviews on the other than iTunes, like
Oh, like
Stitcher or Spotify or something?
I don't know. You know,
I
it's funny.
don't know.
I rarely use any of those apps, so I don't know.
It's funny because you hate Apple, but that's you reference those reviews.
Well, because that a lot of times that's where they're pulling those reviews from. I mean, that's unfortunately the Apple charts is a staple in the way things are going.
Well,
So-
they created podcasts.
yeah. The show, there's no reviews on Stitcher. What about Spotify?
Oh, that's right, dude. Did you ever get the survey? Thanks, Duty Driven. Did you ever get the
just-
survey working?
Well, so we could talk about that. I got a survey up on the page, and it works for me.
It works on the phone, but it's not formatted for the phone.
It is. It's totally.
It is not.
No,
formatted.
I couldn't
No, dude.
access.
You gotta
the,
scroll. Like
yeah,
it's fucking
and-
weird.
Yeah.
God damn it!
Got
Jose.
it, dude. That was stealthy.
You
Oh,
just
yeah,
that was
dude.
stealthy.
Dude.
Nice.
He
Like
wasn't
a-
even
like a
expecting that.
ninja.
Day.
Like a ninja.
So were you just holding on to that, waiting for a spot to
Dude,
put it in?
I saw that we started the show 75 minutes ago. I gotta get a fucking.
God damn Yeah, but you can't because you're married.
That's true.
So I did this survey, and I wanted to get people's feedback. And if you go to, I'm going to go to the website right now. If you go to the website and do the survey on your computer, it works perfectly fine, right? So now, if I go to the website,
you're hearing us, but you're not listening. You can do it from your phone. It's just not optimized for a phone. Like you got to scroll back and like zoom out.
Yeah,
it's
you gotta
really
like
weird.
hold the.
Yeah,
you gotta
it's weird,
scroll
dude.
and hold it and try and
Yeah.
scroll again. Like you're dragging like a piece of paper out of a.
okay,
something
so
Gen
that's-
printer.
Yeah.
all right,
All right. That's good. Thank you. Thank you
I
for
was
that
trying to
assist.
save you, dude. I was
Thank you
trying
for
to
that
save
assist,
you.
but you knew what I was trying to. You were kind of the words.
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 So
Insert here.
So I will try to reformat that, but I did verify, and I can do it on my phone. I mean, I'm not. It's not my
So
fault.
you formatted the survey for your dumb
phone, your specific
what
phone
I'm
model.
saying
What is
is-
that? Like one of those free T-Mobile phones or something?
what I'm saying
Hey,
is,
Cricket.
Cricket.
Switch-
It's a
yeah.
Cricket phone.
Switch to
see, like,
Be-
I don't understand. Like,
Boost Mobile and get this phone for free.
Let me see. I can't. I really can't see it.
You can take some surveys.
it works. I don't.
No, dude. No.
Thank you.
Well, it
That's
works.
not how. That's not how it works.
That's not how it shows up on ours.
Because
Nope.
you're on an inferior operating system.
no, we
Oh,
are
okay.
in the best.
Yeah.
I don't
We're on
understand.
the one that everybody else uses. We're not trying to hack the mainframe.
Yeah,
We're
dude.
trying
I don't
to.
have Skynet always listening in. Well, actually, Siri does listen in.
I would say Apple listens to way more than
Yeah, they
my
do.
my carrier does.
But I'm
for
okay
sure.
with Apple listening to what I have to say. Makes me feel important.
So
I
I
go through my searches.
and I tested it on Tammy's phone, which is the Crapple, and it seemed to work. So I will go back in.
I did it though. I submitted mine.
Did you? Okay. I will go back in.
It's all wrong answers. It's like none of the answers are valid or correct or have anything to do with my views on anything. But I was able to complete it and then put done.
So there is a survey on trailchasers.net. I will.
Have you haven't blasted it out yet, huh?
No, because you guys said you couldn't get it to work, and I didn't get a chance to go back to it, and so
forgot about it.
I did. I will work on it. I will work on it between now and Thursday when this episode comes out. And if you could do me a favor, go to trailchasers.net and take the survey. Trailchaser.net/survey, or just go to the Trail Chasers homepage. There's a take the survey button right there on the front. That's going to help us figure out some content we're working on going up in the future. We are having some conversations with other manufacturers about what kind of things that they want to try to do. We want to get an idea of what it is that you guys are listening to. Do we do the live streams? Do we continue doing the live streams? Because I think those are gaining momentum, and with more viewers now, I think that's going to be a big thing. But I want to get your feedback. What kind of format you prefer. Which of the partners and sponsors that we've coordinated with on the show have you purchased things from or plan on purchasing things from? Because that will help us have conversations with those people going forward. And just talking about joining us on trips and our newsletter and what have you. So any feedback you guys can provide on that would be very helpful. As of right now, it's live right now, and you can get to it on some phones and your laptop, your computer. But I will try to reformat it for Crapples.
If you have Boost Mobile or a Sprint or other subpar service, maybe it'll work for you.
Ting,
I don't know.
Ting Mobile.
Ting.
Of course you got
Ting.
Ting, dude.
I went for like.
You got it, don't you?
I've been on Ting for a couple years, dude.
See,
It's
there you go,
fantastic.
guys.
What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, it works great for surveys.
I-
It works just if you're on Ting, take our survey. You're the one person that's
Hey.
ever heard of our show that's on Ting.
Hey, dumbass! The mobile service has nothing to do with the interface.
Somehow,
on, no,
I doubt it.
No,
I doubt it.
it has nothing to do with how your browser works on your phone.
Yeah, there's a survey on the website. If you go to trailchasers.net, there's a button on the homepage. You can take a survey.
Yeah, so do that. Do that and answer some questions. I'll try to come up with some swag. I found a box full of swag from a bunch of people that we can box up and send it out. We'll try to pick a couple winners from.
Are there any more of those the beer koozies with the magnets in it? Because I'll tell you what, I have a few of those at home, and nothing's impressed people more than those. Hey, come take a look at my kitchen. I just redid it. I did that sink. I did the backsplash. I did whatever. What is that? And it's like a beer sticking on my metallic wall. Like, oh yeah, I got those for free. That's amazing. Do you have any more of those? No, I've already given away like a dozen of them. I didn't know they were that valuable.
I may have a couple right there in the box.
I would have put them on eBay and sold them. That's something Trail Chasers needs to look into, I think.
Is magnet koozies?
Yeah. Oh, my God. It's a hot commodity.
Cool.
I mean it.
No, seriously, we need to have a
I'm not
strategic
joking.
meeting.
All right. So anything else, guys, other than the me needing to fix the survey and then get the event up on the website so people can register for the Kessel Run?
Are you asking me?
I'm asking. No, I'm asking.
Yes, the people in the chat room.
I'm asking you guys.
Yeah.
I'm asking anybody who wants to answer at this point.
I have nothing.
I mean, have you done anything else dumb? Like where you've broken something? Like we talk about that stuff.
So I will quickly touch base on a bicycle topic. So you started. God damn it, Matt. 120. I got a lot of.
That was sincere.
I know that was
sincere.
But you asked the question, and I'll make it
so
super
am I.
quick.
That's what I get.
Yes,
Super quick.
So yes. So
I thought you were going to say something else and save me from this bicycle story, but go on with your tell me about
I took
bicycle innovations.
No, I took Tammy's mountain bike on a ride today because I'm still waiting for my mountain bike to show up.
Because you still have one good shoulder.
Yep. And then so I ended up at a I know. No. Scott, deal with it.
Yes.
So I ended up I took a trip around, kind of like tooling around the neighborhood, and I ended up at a skate park in one of our community parks. And I kind of tooled around in the park, and as I'm doing it, I went down a bunch of steps and up and around over some stuff.
Dumb.
And as
So
I'm doing
dumb.
it, I'm thinking to myself, this is it. This is how I'm gonna die. Like this, when my bike comes in and it's way more capable, and I want to push it harder, I'm gonna die on my bike. Scott, come on, Scott. I thought we were friends, dude.
Yes. Go on. No, this
So
is good. Now it's good, Scott. You're making it worth my while.
No, all I'm saying is that I'm
You're gonna
I'm-
jump
Dude,
steps.
you haven't even done any trails yet.
I know. That's why
You're
I'm.
not gonna make it off of any
Oh no.
trail.
I'm not. I'm dying. This is as soon as that bike's supposed to come in right around October 6th. Whatever the weekend is after that.
Yeah, what weekend is that?
So
What,
it comes in October. It's supposed to be shipped October 4th. So it should be here the week the 5th or 6th. So October 10th and 11th is the first weekend that I will actually have access to that bike. And
Are you going to be able to make the Kessel Run?
And I was just going to say, it's a very good chance that somebody else will have to be running the Kessel Run because I will be dead.
I was trying to bring up the calendar on mine. What? So it gets shipped when?
It gets shipped on the 4th,
What day is that?
Sunday. Well, so it'll probably ship out either Friday the 2nd or Monday the 5th.
And it's supposed to get here that Sunday.
It's coming from Northern California, so it comes in two days or
and
so.
the following weekend is the Kessel Run, isn't it?
No, the weekend after the bike gets here should be the 10th and 11th.
Okay, so that's when we'll go do the trail I've done in Yucaipa.
Okay, so 10th and 11th. Anybody wants to go on a mountain bike trail in Yucaipa, let me know. Obviously, Scott doesn't want to go because he's a jerk.
Scott, you want to hang out at my house? We'll drink some beers.
No, just
frolic in the pool.
just hang out at the bottom of the trail
And
just
watch
wait
us
for
tumble
Cody to
down.
come down.
Just wait for his crippled.
I will need someone to drag my bloody carcass down the rest of the hill.
That's tempting.
So yeah, we'll do that.
Okay, so 10th and 11th was going to be a mountain bike run, and then the weekend after that will be the Kessel Run. Mark, that kickstand, that's the one on my bikes, my wife's bike. I'm taking that off for sure. So it was a last minute thing for me to jump on that bike. I just didn't want to ride the gravel bike today for some reason. Okay, well that's it. Since we're not going to be able to talk about mountain bike, dude, what are you going to do when we have like a whole mountain bike segment?
I'll be on another podcast. Where's Danny with the Nissan Nation? You can loan me out to him, and we'll just talk about some kick-ass shit and some cool stuff. You guys can talk about bicycles.
They don't even want to talk about Nissans anymore. They're changing the name.
Whatever they want to talk about is what I'm saying. Like, they're not talking about bicycles. They'll be talking about anything but bicycles. That would be the cruelest thing for them to do is go, Matt, thanks for coming on the show tonight. We're going to talk about Huffies. Like, oh, man.
Oh, so am I going to have to start a whole separate podcast for
I've been trying
bikes?
to do alien podcast.
Okay, Jose.
Look, dude.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
I got a
which is
question.
it,
I have a
Jose?
question for you. You're gonna have to make a choice
This
here.
is like Twizzlers, Jose.
Yes.
It's like Twizzlers and Red Vines.
Are you going to do Matt's conspiracy theory podcast or my mountain bike podcast?
I'll do both.
That's lame.
You guys
Lame.
suck.
That's
Suck.
weak.
Okay, well, so everybody go sign up for the Johnson Valley cleanup, and we will see you guys out there. If you want to do a caravan up to Johnson Valley from the Inland Empire, let me know. We'll meet up. And then Friday, go register for the Kessel Run, and then I will let people know how many of the spots will be open. So go from there. All right, guys. Everybody, thank you for listening. Please rate and review us on iTunes or wherever you listen to this show. Subscribe on YouTube. We're super
hit
close.
the like button on our thing. I don't know.
Hit the thumbs up. Thumbs up.
Is that we're super close on the YouTubes to getting to 1,000, and that's 100%.
The money just starts rolling in.
Yeah, I
that point.
think so. I think someone said they start sending you checks when you get to.
Yeah, you just you got to find somebody that cashes checks for you like full time. You just got to pay somebody. Please take care of this money.
Ooh, we're at 960 subscribers on YouTube right now. We need 40 more. Okay, well, thanks everybody for joining us tonight, and thanks for listening. We'll catch up with you guys next week.
Later, guys.
Late.
All right, we're gonna end it there for the podcast. And,
all right,
got it.
got it.
And Scott, screw you, Scott.
No way, dude. Me and Scott, we'll be hanging out. We'll be having fun. You guys will just be hurting yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
On bicycles.
I'm literally gonna kill myself. I feel it. I know it's gonna happen. So,
God, dude, why? Why do you do this to yourself? What do you think's gonna happen? I don't want to hear it. It's two things I don't want to hear about. I don't want to hear about your busted Ford because I tried to tell you, and now I'm trying to tell you about this stupid bike obsession you have.
Dude, you ride dirt. You quote ride dirt bikes. Although
I did.
Yes,
I did.
You did.
And now
Yeah, but you
I'm
still
totally
fancy
fat.
yourself.
And you still think you're a dirt bike rider.
you still
haven't
fancy
been on a
yourself
bike
a
in a
rider.
year.
Look, I can still claim to be a dirt bike rider because I own a dirt bike. You can just claim to be a bicyclist because you own 4 or 5 of them now. I don't know.
He's returned 2 of them. No.
I've returned 1. The other one's going to go back this week.
And there's no comparisons. Stop it.
How do you know, though?
Yes,
bikes.
there is a
Because
comparison.
I've ridden bicycles, Jose.
There is a comparison.
Bicycles, since I was 4 years old, I've ridden a bicycle.
And you know what? When you're
And
out
then-
there,
and
you
then
feel
they-
12 again.
And I feel that way with a dirt bike. It
You know,
has a
to be honest with
motor.
you, I don't want to feel like
When
that
are you
again.
gonna go
I
dirt
don't wanna
bike
feel like
riding?
I'm 12 again. There's only so many things that I was thinking about when I was 12. And
I'm still thinking about
I don't
it.
want to go through that again. Yeah, but that was just a constant 24/7.
But what my point is, you don't ride. You don't ride anything. You call yourself a dirt.
I will ride it. I will ride again.
When?
I will ride
When?
again.
Riders
I don't know.
How about you use a
Who
bicycle?
am I going to ride with?
How about you use a bicycle
Trying
to
to
get you?
get Jose to
Oh
join
no, he's
my
hooked
cool
on the
club.
mountain bike.
Yeah, he ain't ridden a dirt bike.
How
If
about
he
you?
rode
That's
my
true.
dirt bike,
I'd
he'd
be
be
like,
like,
"Fuck
F
this shit."
this thing, this piece of shit. I got to pedal on this garbage.
How about you use?
Probably spend about the same amount of money as you would on a dirt bike too.
No, it's no.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How about you use the bike, the mountain bike, to get into shape to be able to ride a
That's
dirt
the
bike?
only thing. That's the only thing
So-
about it. That's why I bought it. Is like, yeah, ride with the kids. And
All right.
get into shape.
So I'll make you a deal. You
I ain't riding down no trails. I'm riding.
How
on
about
the
we
flat
start?
ground.
We start on that trail by
If
your
I
house.
fell on anything right now, it's over. Just put a bullet to my head.
You're a racehorse.
That's what exactly what.
he's Seabiscuit, dude. He ain't no racehorse.
No, Secretariat. That's what whatchamacallit calls me.
My sister?
With she could. Ask her.
Oh, I'm not going to ask her.
With the Subaru.
Trail Trek.
Yes.
Yeah.
Andre. That night we were hiking up from Chocolate Thunder, and I'm all, dude, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I think I'm done right here. All right, Secretariat. I told him just put me down right here. Yeah, no. If I crashed, Flea Biscuit. All right, that's rough. Yeah. Look. If I was in shape, I'd be riding my bike, but it's like hard.
But you're not in shape.
Right.
This is an avenue to
work.
get into shape. That's why I'm doing it.
I don't have time to put 4 wheels on my truck these days, let alone what am I going to go ride a bicycle? It's got flat tires. It's rough.
Throw the boys on their bike and go for a ride, the 3 of you.
Yeah, we all have flat tires. Because Michael took my bike and Dad, can I ride your bike? Yeah, go ahead. Nobody else is riding
Curved it.
Who knows? Who knows what shape it's in now? But yeah. All right. So yeah, I'll ride it eventually. I like your pressure tactics of constant photos of bikes. It just angers me. Like no,
And you know what?
and no.
There's nothing funnier than an angry Matt.
That is true.
I'll keep doing it.
Okay. I'm not going to argue with that.
All right. Well, look, we'll get.
I need to get into surgery shape. That should have been on the podcast.
Wait, what was it saying?
Yeah, don't you have to like lose weight to have a surgery? You guys never watched that show, My 600-Pound Life?
Oh man, look, I'm still getting. I can get out of my house, dude. I'm not that bad. Woo, that's funny.
I'm telling you.
You need to get into surgery shape.
Oh, you guys don't. You haven't watched F is for Family, right?
I watched some of it. Yeah, yeah. All right, guys. We are. What's the D-how on the survey? Go click the button and answer the question.
I think that's down low.
But it's D-how.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to interpret.
And the H and the
Floridian.
H, the H is nowhere near the L on the keyboard.
Yeah, give him a break. It's 11 o'clock.
Yeah, just go take the survey.
He's probably been drinking moonshine all day. Oh man!
All right.
Yeah, kill the feed.
we need his.
He's just gonna find me on Instagram. Fat son of a bitch.
He's gonna start wrecking you. All right.
He already wrecks me in now.
I know. All right, Bud Raider, John, Elam, Mark,
Isn't that a
Adam.
Chinese boat?
That's the D-how.
I think it is.
The D-how.
I think that's a junk, actually, a Chinese boat.
Is that cultural appropriation now?
I don't know what that is.
They can-
I don't want any part of it.
Did you just appropriate some
Yeah.
Chinese stuff, Mud Runner?
Oh man! All right, look, we're gonna stop here because we're about to go down a path. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We're gonna stop here, and hopefully some of you can join us on that Kessel run. And we'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night.
Later, guys.